How do you know love could be just around the corner for you? Now, in this video, I'm going to go through 10 ways that you can track and trace this a little bit as to how close you are in relation to this topic and being successful. Now, before I do that, for those of you that have been commenting on my clothes, my jewelry, and emailing me about that, I have a wonderful shop in Sydney, and it's called Salon, that I go to for most of my clothes and jewelry. It is a fantastic little shop. So I'm not an affiliate for this, but this shop is really beautiful, really excellent. It has some really fantastic, unique pieces. So I'm going to put the link to that person's shop Instagram for those of you that are on social media, and she does post out to destinations around the world. So check that out if you're interested. Now, getting back to the 10 things. Number 1, being relaxed. Now, when we're tense about love and we're obsessed about getting a relationship and we're in this not very good place within ourselves and we have anxiety, like many of us have had at different times on the topic of love, romantic love, and relationships, being relaxed is something that we are not. So if you can improve anything that makes you feel more relaxed, feel more at peace, and feel more calm, that is something that can really help you to get closer to having this wonderful romantic relationship. Now, number 2, enjoying life. So in terms of enjoying life, not to do with relationships, I'm talking about all the other areas of your life. If you are getting more involved in your life and building that part up, whether it's for pleasure or work or learning, it really is building your self-love up in different ways, as in really getting to the place where you are just having a great time. So this is another area that if you are already doing that, you are getting closer to attracting what you desire, because you become more attractive when you actually have a life that's fun. That energy that is emitting from you is a magnet. It's a beautiful magnet, because the more playful and fun you are, the more attractive you become to whatever gender you prefer to date. Okay, number 3, letting go of watching endless YouTubes about relationships, about how to get love, how to make this happen, how to get this, and being obsessed in this preoccupation of it. When you're in that, you are not close. But if you are at the point where, you know what, you're saying, screw this, I've done that enough, I still want to manifest this desire, but I've had enough of this. Once you get to that point, that's a good sign, because you are no longer chasing it. You're no longer trying to make it happen. Now, there's nothing wrong with watching YouTubes on this particular topic, but when you get to the point where you think, you know what, I've done enough, I've listened enough, I've learned enough, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to work on what Abraham Hicks says is getting into the vortex, and you're doing that on other subjects. So if you're at that place where you're letting it go a bit and you're taking your foot off the accelerator on those types of YouTubes, a good thing for you. And again, that is a sign or a good thing that shows you are now getting closer to manifesting what you desire, because your obsession has released itself. Number 4, no being exhausted. Now, when we are doing this work on ourselves, we are so fixated in the beginning, especially when we've had a heartbreak, and that's understandable, to try and perhaps attract a new relationship or an ex back or a specific person. So once you get to the place where you have pulled back your energy, you get enough sleep, you're letting go of anxiety, you're letting go of the negative emotion, and you're building yourself up from the inside out and taking really great care of yourself, then that is a sign too that you are getting closer, because you're no longer seeking the drug of love from the outside, from another person, whether it's a new person or someone that you already are focused on. It really doesn't matter. You're doing the self-love from within. You're unhooking yourself from the love coming from the outside, and you are getting yourself in a more emotionally attractive position. Your vibration's better, okay? Now, number 6, give to others from your self-love cup. So yes, when you're in a position where you're doing that more, and I'm not saying overdoing it, be careful about that, because I do see people do, not everyone, but some overgive to others and they leave themselves empty, or they're overgiving and therefore they're going into the exhaustion. So be mindful of that. Giving to others, some of the time from a full cup, a wonderful place to come from. Now, number 7, enjoying adventure to go explore, whether you do music, whether you make time to go hiking, whether you go to the next town and try a new coffee shop, whether you go and try that culture's food that you've always wanted to try but never have. When you're making your life a fun treasure hunt and an adventure, that rises up your vibration and your vibe, and it means you have a better life, and it means you have more fun. And as you have more fun, you're not in anxiety, you're not in feeling hurt, you're not in feeling rejected, you're not in feeling unwanted, that you're not a priority, that you don't matter, etc., 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 and that you're not good enough. Now, when you do that, it's like you stop watering that plant and you are then watering the plant of feeling good, being in a new state, as Neville says, feeling good, or being in the vortex, as Abraham Hicks says. So as you do this, you are making yourself the priority. You are making yourself having fun. And again, that is the energy that means you're closer to what you desire. If any of you have seen the Abraham Hicks emotional guidance scale, I will put a link down below to a photograph of that after I video this, and you will be able to see it so you can see how close you are. And when you look at that guidance system, say to yourself, how am I doing right now on the topic of love, romantic love, relationships, or if you've got a specific person or an ex, think about where am I at right now in relation to them or this topic, okay? So it's a really interesting thing to check out. I remember when I was moving my way up towards being with my specific person and having a great relationship, it ended up that I was checking this when I first heard about it, and I thought, wow, I am making progress. I'm no longer depressed or anxious all the time or feeling, you know, a bit negative. I'm feeling better, and I was making the effort. So check that out when you have a little bit of time. Now, the next one, number 8, laughing more is a good sign that you're moving towards having more love or manifesting the love that you desire. Because when you're laughing, you're in a great vibration, you're in a great state. So whether you choose to do it deliberately by watching comedy, or whether you find weird and wonderful, quirky things to amuse yourself with, whether it's online or whether it's out and about, that notice those things. Let it capture your attention. Take a moment, have a laugh, okay? And I think it's, you know, it's self-amusement. Self-amusement, the art of self-amusement, that's a whole thing that I find I spend a lot of time doing, and it's really, it breaks you focusing on, I'm not getting enough, I want more, and all of that. It just puts you in that moment on that day in a good space. Now, number 9, tend to things that grow. Now, this is an interesting one. Whether it's plants, whether it's your garden, whether you're growing vegetables or flowers, or whether you are someone who is growing your own knowledge through studying, through research, that is a really good thing to do. Tend to things that grow. So you're watering and fertilizing these things. And I find the more you get absorbed and lost in something that captures your attention, you are then no longer watering the plant of I don't have love, I don't have money, I don't have a great job, I don't have. And you are then bringing up the good vibration, the good energy, that again is the energy needed to get you closer to where you want to go in a romantic relationship or a wonderful, meaningful relationship. Okay? Now, number 10, this one is stop looking for reassurance. Now, that doesn't matter whether it's in your life, with family, friends, at work, or even online. It doesn't matter where it is, stop doing it. The more you stop looking for reassurance, which is about not feeling secure, not feeling good enough, then it really is something that you can stop quite quickly. And if you are doing it, consider stopping doing it. And if you are not doing it and you notice you're not doing it, then this is a way you can see you're getting closer to where you want to go. People are attracted to confident people. Doesn't mean you have to be on your soapbox confident. Quietly confident people are intriguing. And you can see them as you move around, on the bus, at the supermarket. Sometimes someone will just capture your attention while they're looking to buy yogurt. And you think, wow, something about that person's vibe that makes me want to have another look. So hopefully that will help you to see where are you at, and that love could be just around the corner for you. Let me know down below how you're doing with these things. Some of them you might be doing already. Some of them you might think, you know what, I've forgotten about that and I might need to do a bit of work on it. So let me know, and I will put the link down to that beautiful shop for you. And I will also put down another few videos that are in line with this one in the description for you. Lots of love, everyone. And as always, you know where I am on YouTube, and I will see you soon. Cheers.